what to know before you begin pointe. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Cheryl Ale, the founding director of RPM, Revolutionary Principles of Movement. I'm here to teach dancers and teachers to be the very best that you can be. This really is ballet for everybody, every type of body. Hi, we're here today to talk about things you should know before you go on pointe. This is Adriana, and she's a professional dancer with Ballet Palm Beach. So first I'll have a little discussion with you about the truth of going on pointe and when. In America today, there are far too many studios putting their children on pointe at 7, 8, 9 years old. 10 is still too young. That is way too young, okay? Now, I will tell you why, because their bones are not finished growing, and in actuality, a 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old, the joints in between are not formed. They're still soft. They're just cartilage. Actually, the end of their toes are cartilage. So when you do that, the impact of the foot to the ankle, to the knee, to the hip, to their back, as they're growing, you're actually participating in permanent deformation of a child's body. So that's my point of view, and it's backed by orthopedics and dance scientists and physical therapists. So that's the first thing. As a teacher, it is your responsibility to tell the parents to take their children to the orthopedic or the dance scientist and say, okay, this teacher wants to put them on pointe now, right? And so if that reflection comes back to you as a teacher that it was too soon, that's probably not a good idea to think about that. So essentially, only put your children when they're ready, and physically at even 11 and 12 years old, they should be checked before you decide that they go on pointe, because some children physically cannot handle it. Their alignment of their bones it's just not possible for them to go on pointe. And it's better they know sooner than later, because if you put them on pointe anyway, guess what happens? You hurt them, and then whose responsibility is it? And you, the dancer, you should know that too. If you're watching this video, don't put pointe shoes on at home if you're 7, 8, 9 years old, 11. It is not a natural thing walking around on pointe. I mean, really, think about it. Now, Adriana went on pointe at 11 and a half, okay? And you're how old now?
21.
She's 21, okay? And I just want you to take a look at her foot at 21 years old. There's no deformities, okay? She has a peasant foot. She has 4 toes that are actually on pointe. The interesting piece is, in my long career, I was on pointe, all through my 20s. I went on pointe at 12 years old. I was late. And I have the same foot. I have the peasant foot, the same thing. So what this training does, it aligns the body, it aligns the bones, RPM, and therefore your feet develop in a nice, balanced, aligned way, right? And so here I am with beautiful feet. People say, oh my gosh, all the manicurists. Every dancer I ever see has these horrible bent and bunions and terrible toes. We don't have those. So this is another reason to tune into RPM, because we'll help you do things safely and in the right way. So that's about it. And what type of pointe shoes do you wear?
Right now, Capizio.
You wear the Capizio. Okay, so it just depends on the shape of your foot. If you have that peasant foot, I would get either the Capizio. I like the block, because blocks are, yeah.
They're nice and square.
And they're easier to manipulate through the foot. You can manipulate your foot. They work with the foot, and therapeutically, they help a child develop their instep a little bit. They have a slight slant, and that helps when standing on pointe correctly at the right age. If this is your first time to this channel, we'd love it if you would subscribe. Also, go check out CherylAle.com. This channel is all about helping dancers dance better and teachers teach better. Remember, hit that subscribe button and see you next time.